Tottenham's director of football, Fabio Paratici, speaks out about Harry Kane and admits Spurs want to keep him. Spurs are now linked with a Bosnian midfielder from Barcelona. The centre-back targets on Tottenham's want list, and a Tottenham Hotspur legend has come out and said that Nuno Espirito Santo should go back to Wolves and sign Raul Jiménez. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping well. In today's video, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. And if you don't subscribe to this channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. Let's start today's video by talking about an exclusive interview that new managing director of football, Fabio Paratici, did with Sky Sports Italy with journalist Gianluca Di Marzio. He said, Harry Kane is a top player. I can't wait to see him playing at Spurs. We want to keep Harry Kane at Tottenham. It's our goal. I've been lucky to see top players at Juventus, and I want to enjoy Harry Kane too. He's one of the best strikers in the world. Fabio Paratici then went on to say, I've not had any conversation with Harry Kane yet, just because I don't want to disturb our players during Euro 2020. He is an incredible striker. He then went on to talk about the managerial situation at Tottenham. Of course, Nuno Espirito Santo was appointed a few days ago, but he said, we've had talks with many managers. Antonio Conte is one of the managers that we contacted, Gattuso and Fonseca too. Then we decided to appoint Nuno Espirito Santo. He did an amazing job at Wolves. Now, my opinion on this, this is exactly what I wanted to hear. This is music to all of our ears as Tottenham Hotspur fans. We want to keep Harry Kane at Tottenham. It's our goal. That is exactly what we want to hear, showing real intent from Spurs to want to keep Harry Kane for the 2021-2022 season and beyond. So let's all hope that Harry Kane will be a Spurs player come the 15th of August when the new Premier League campaign starts. Now, Fabio Paratici also come out and said that Spurs have had talks with Antonio Conte, Gattuso and Fonseca, but he is a huge fan of Nuno Espirito Santo, and he had a huge involvement in this decision on bringing him to the club to be the next Tottenham Hotspur head coach. He said he did an amazing job at Wolves. He thinks of him very, very highly. He wanted to take him to Juventus. Couldn't get him to Juventus last year, so he's now got him at Tottenham. So it's going to be a very, very interesting summer for Spurs, seeing what players go out the door and what new players come in. But this is great intentions from Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, and, we must go in the right direction. And the first thing is to do on the list is keep Harry Kane. So I'm absolutely delighted, with this real intention from Spurs to keep him. Just a short note on the pronunciation of the name as well. Now, every Italian journalist, everyone who covers Italian football, actually calls him Fabio Paratici. I know a number of people in the UK, journalists, podcasters, etc., they are calling him Fabio Paratici. But I have been told by Italian journalists, and if you see any of the interviews, they call him Fabio Paratici. So I will be referring to him as that in future videos. A report has been published by the Daily Express, and they are stating that Tottenham are set to beat Manchester United to Miralem Pjanić thanks to Fabio Paratici. Manchester United have been linked with Pjanić for some time, but Tottenham are set to beat them to his signing, with Barcelona ready to allow the midfielder to depart. He then states, fresh from appointing Nuno Espirito Santo as Tottenham's new manager, managing director of football Fabio Paratici is reportedly set to make another important impact. Bringing in Nuno has finally ended Tottenham's 72-day search for a new boss and allowed them to turn to their transfer business. Later on in this report, it says that Pjanić was chief football officer at Juventus, helping to build the teams that won 9 successive Serie A titles. A key part of those teams for the second half of that successful run was Bosnian midfielder Miralem Pjanić. The 31-year-old scored 22 goals and notched 41 assists during his 4 years at the Allianz Stadium after joining from Roma. But in June 2020, Barcelona paid a fee in the region of £52 million to bring the midfielder to the Nou Camp on a 4-year contract that contained a £340 million release clause. It has not been a happy spell in Catalonia for Pjanić, though, with Ronald Koeman selecting him to start just 6 games in La Liga. It then states, with Barcelona in serious financial trouble, Pjanić is set to be allowed to leave the club this summer, with Mundo Deportivo reporting he could even be sent on a free transfer. The report also states that Pjanić is waiting offers and will assess his options as the transfer window goes on. And the situation has now alerted Tottenham, with Pjanić having signed Pjanić from Roma when he joined Juventus. Manchester United have previously been keen on signing the Bosnian international, but it seems that Spurs may beat them to him. And according to the publication AS, Tottenham have already been in contact with Barcelona over the signing, which they hope they can boost their midfield. But in a blow to Tottenham's hopes, the Spanish news organisation also state that Pjanić would prefer a move back to Italy, although no offers have come in from a Serie A club so far. Now, my personal opinion on this, will Tottenham get this deal over the line? When you think Barcelona paid all of that money for him and Tottenham could possibly get him on a free transfer, it just seems too good to be true. But he does have some fantastic experience. Played for Roma between 2011 and 2016, Juventus between 2016 and 2020, and now, of course, a Barcelona player. Won 4 Serie A titles at Juventus, so he would come with some fantastic experience, which we could certainly do with in the Tottenham Hotspur midfield. A report has been published by the Daily Express, and they are stating that Tottenham transfer chief Fabio Pjanić has 4 targets to replace Toby Alderweireld. It then states that Toby Alderweireld has made it clear to Tottenham his intention to leave the club this summer. Tottenham's new managing director of football, Fabio Pjanić, has 4 defenders on his radar and is keen to sign 2 of them, according to reports. That's with Toby Alderweireld having made it known to the club that he would like to leave this summer. The Athletic are stating that Spurs are ready to part ways with Toby Alderweireld, who is under contract until the summer of 2023 for a suitable offer. It remains to be seen if the club is capable of meeting Tottenham's demands for the £100,000 a week defender, who has proven he still has top quality ability at the Euros with Belgium. But Pjanić is looking closely at 4 targets he could sign for new manager Nuno Espirito Santo, who was confirmed as Jose Mourinho's successor this week, with Toby Alderweireld looking for the exit door. So here we go. Here are the 4 targets. The Italian decision-maker is said to be hopeful of signing 2 new centre-backs this summer, with Jules Koundé of Sevilla the most high-profile target. The £60 million rated Frenchman was wanted by Manchester City a year ago before they signed Ruben Diaz instead, and is also being admired by Manchester United and Arsenal. Lyon's Joachim Andersen, who impressed on loan at Fulham last season despite their relegation to the Championship, is a cheaper alternative and would cost around £25 million. Inter Milan's Milan Skriniar is another player linked and liked by Spurs, with the Slovakian having been a target under Jose Mourinho, though he proved too expensive at in excess of £50 million. Spurs have also made a bid knockback of an initial £12.9 million plus £2.6 million in add-ons for Bologna's Japan international Takahiro Tomiyasu, who can play at centre-back and right-back. Bologna wants £17.2 million for the versatile defender, with it expected that Pjanić will close an affordable deal for the North London club. Tomiyasu could act as a cheaper replacement for Serge Aurier, who, like Toby Alderweireld, wants to leave. Than Brighton's Tariq Lamptey and Norwich City's Max Aarons, who are also admired by Tottenham. And Sky Sports are reporting that Southampton's Yannick Vestergaard, who has shone at the Euros with Denmark, is another centre-back who Tottenham are watching. Now, my personal opinion on these 5 centre-backs listed in this article from Sky Sports and the Daily Express: Koundé, Anderson, Skriniar, Tomiyasu and Vestergaard, all very, very good defenders. Of course, 2 of these have had Premier League experience. Anderson with Fulham last season and Vestergaard with Southampton. 2 excellent defenders. Now, I think that all 5 of these defenders would fit in perfectly at Tottenham. You know, let's make no bones about it. A lot of our problems last year were defensively, particularly at centre-back. I still believe as a Tottenham Hotspur fan that Toby Alderweireld is our best defender at the club at the moment. So if you're going to allow Toby Alderweireld to leave, please sign 1 or 2 of these players first and then let Toby leave. Please do not let Toby leave and then we are caught short and we are playing other players, because Toby Alderweireld, without question, is our best defender at the club. So please go and sign Anderson, go and sign Vestergaard, Tomiyasu. If he is worth £17.2 million from Bologna, then go and spend the money. Milan Skriniar, I would love to see him in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt, but I just think that he is going to prove too expensive. We didn't pay the money last year, so what's changed? I don't think we're going to pay the money this year either. Spurs legend Darren Anderson has been talking to the People newspaper and has stated that Nuno Espirito Santo should go back to his old club Wolves and sign striker Raul Jiménez. He said, "I would love for Nuno to bring in Jiménez. He's different class. What a player." He had that horrific injury, but managers usually bring in a player or 2 from their old club. Fingers crossed there is an opportunity. My personal opinion on this, I couldn't agree more with Darren Anderson. I love Raul Jiménez. I think he's a fantastic player, a fantastic striker, a fantastic goal scorer. I've always been a huge fan of him, playing for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Always enjoyed watching him. And I've said on many, many podcasts, including this channel as well, that I would love to see Raul Jiménez in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt. So fingers crossed that this could happen, perhaps one day in the future. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to this channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Stay safe and well. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, come on you Spurs.